In this video, we're gonna flip it around. Last time, 5 reasons why the Black Bay 58 was superior to the Submariner. Now, Submariner, 5 reasons more superior than the Black Bay 58. Sorry it took so long. The reason was I couldn't find the 5 reasons so easily. They're easy to get on the gray market as long as you're willing to pay market value. And of course, thank you for sponsoring, but I can say whatever I want. They even said I could trash gray market. It doesn't matter, I can trash the watch. People are gonna buy no matter what. So that's the power of Rolex, and that should be one of the reasons, but it's not. So let's begin. Let's begin. Now, I know in the intro I said people are going to buy the Rolex no matter what, and that wasn't one of the reasons. However, it's related to reason number 1 why the Rolex Submariner is better than the Black Bay 58. By the way, this is the 126610LV, also known as the Cermet. I like the name the Starbucks. So reason number 1, resale value. When you buy this watch, you're automatically making money. You almost double up, maybe even triple up. Who knows? It is market price, but it's always a win. Here, you're gonna lose $100, $200, even maybe $500 to $1,000, depending on condition. The more you beat up this one, maybe the value goes up. It's a crazy world, but I think everyone should put their name down at a Rolex AD and go on the wait list. I'm on the wait list. I'm always on the wait list. Why not? Now, reason number 2 is the legendary bracelet. The oyster bracelet of the Submariner is perfection. It's smooth, buttery, soft, high quality, and just phenomenal with its glide lock system right there, as you can see. And it has almost an infinite amount of adjustability. The Black Bay 58 has 3 micro adjusts and no toolless, easy adjustment system. You're gonna need a Bergeon spring bar tool, links down below. And although they feel very similar, I think because of the rivets, it feels a little bit less buttery, a little bit less smooth, but it's very close. The big differentiating factor is definitely the clasp. Now, if you go back to part 1 in the comment section, you're gonna see Rolex fangirls defending the Rolex White Knights of Rolex. They have stock in the brand, and they were saying fit and finish is leagues and worlds apart over the Black Bay 58. Now guys, don't think you're more obsessive than me. Here's a picture of me with my Alpinist, blasting light from the edges to see if there's dust underneath the crystal on the top side. I scrutinize my watches, and I've looked at these under extreme macro with so much lighting you wouldn't even believe, okay? And I'm gonna have to say the case quality is the same, the polish the same. And guys, do you remember the old Submariners? They used to have a nice, beautiful, high polished chamfer on the edge. Now it's gone, it's just like a fat slab. The Black Bay 58 does have that high polished chamfer on the shoulder blade all the way across. So very nice. The 5-digit subs used to have that, and I love seeing that. With all that being said, number 3, why the Rolex is better than the Black Bay 58 is the finishing. The finishing under the crystal, the hands, the dial, the indices, the dust level, it's just superior. I count on almost every Rolex 0 to 5 particles of dust, and the hands are finished very well. Indices as well. I've only had one indice with a couple scratches under extreme macro on the white gold indice. These are painted, they're not real gold, and the finishing on the hands is terrible. Almost every Seiko I've had on the channel, which is hundreds, have far superior hand finishing than the Black Bay 58. Now, the dust level is not bad. You're gonna get about 5 particles to 15. It's well done, but it's just not to the level of the Rolex. I believe the Black Bay 58 is more mass produced and at a faster rate, and I think that does play a big role in why It's cleaner under the glass of the Rolex than the Black Bay 58. Now, reason number 4 is the performance. Now, the performance, we're gonna do 5 categories. The movement. This one is superlative chronometer plus minus 2 seconds a day. Caliber 3235, and the Black Bay 58 is only COSC certified movement MT5402, -4 to +6 seconds a day. Ceramic insert, aluminum insert, so it's gonna last longer and be harder to scratch. We got crown guards here. It's gonna be better than no crown guards for when you're diving, to protect your crown, to keep your watch working. Clutch system on that crown, so when you screw it in, you're not overwinding the movement. Here, no clutch system. Here, the grip on the crown is phenomenal. It exfoliates your skin. If you ever have eczema or dry patch, use your Rolex crown. It's gonna do well. The Black Bay 58 crown, it's kind of a slippery grip, if that makes sense. And the final category in performance is the metal. This is 904L stainless steel, far more corrosion resistant. It's gonna last generations longer before rusting out as a tool dive watch. Now, the 5th and final reason why the Submariner is superior to the Black Bay 58 is simply the history. The Rolex brand name has tons of world firsts and contributions to horology. First waterproof case, first automatic movement, first four-hander, true GMT, sorry glycine, and the list goes on. A lot of world firsts and a lot of significance and a lot of pride here. Now, the Tudor Black Bay, it has history. Tudor has a beautiful history. However, it's a little bit hollow. Not many world firsts. Actually, I couldn't find any. Tudor does have history with a lot of navies, the US, the French, and I believe Italian. So of course they do have history, but it's just not significant like Rolex's history. Rolex's history dwarfs almost any company's, and this does include Tudor. Those are the 5 reasons. Which one should you get? Which one do you want to get? And which is your favorite? For me, of course, the Black Bay 58. If you want to know the reasons why, check part 1 over here. And Tudor fans, if you're mad, also check part 1 over there. But the Rolex is definitely an icon. It gets the endorphins going. It has a mystique around it, and we definitely have to recognize that. It's not my cup, but it is a beautiful watch with a beautiful history, a beautiful brand. And if you like this video, guys, consider becoming a member, supporting the channel, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. This is soft. Don't worry, I put it to protect the watches. This is cotton.